This is episode 103 of the Midnight Gamescast, and what's new? American Dream.
American Dream.
This is the weekly wrap-up. That was lame. This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Tuesday afternoon at midnight, then we bring it to YouTube every Wednesday as the weekly wrap-up.
Yep.
That's this thing right here.
This thing.
Yeah,
this thing.
Except this thing that we're doing right here.
It only gets better.
I hope so.
Yes.
But also we're doing this Monday night, which throws everything off.
Thank God, because of the fucking snow.
Yeah.
And every Tuesday as PSVR Theater.
Sure, except it's every Thursday as PSVR Theater, and every Friday is Viewer Takeover, when we let you, the loyal Game Cats, let you take over the show. As always, my name's Brian Paul, and to my left, your right. That can't be right. To my right, your left.
Oh, have you been saying that for the last,
And to my left, your right.
I think you've been saying that.
Well, I mean, when Michelle's here, it's to my left,
sense.
your right.
But now it makes no sense.
To my right, your left. I don't think I've been saying that.
I don't think you have been.
Jeremy King.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
We're gonna have to start looking back at old episodes. Did no one pick up on this?
Or did you not say it?
Or maybe did I not say it?
And it now just the name Michelle is triggering the whole time she was gone didn't happen.
And
I'm
so confused.
Of
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. This is the Mandela effect. Maybe the Game Cats. Maybe because we always say every Tuesday afternoon at midnight.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. So maybe when I say to my right, your left, maybe they're like, that doesn't make sense either, and he's just being a goofball. Maybe they just accepted it as non-factual.
No, they would have commented.
Time.
Somebody would have commented.
8 minutes. 8 goddamn minutes.
Yeah.
If this is your first time watching the weekly wrap-up, we do eventually talk about PlayStation VR games. That is our sole purpose for coming here, except for all of the other stuff we talk about leading up to that. It takes forever. Fucking forever. Okay, first and foremost, we forgot to give Dr. Doom a shout out last week. I hated that. We want to make sure we give Dr. Doom a shout out. Yeah. He is our community manager. He is our community moderator. Yep. And he is taking care of all of the Game Cats that are over there on the PS4 community.
An ever-growing number.
Ever-growing number. Yeah. PSVR Without Parole Game Cats. Go over there, search for that, join us, hang out with us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great bunch of people over there.
Yeah, absolutely great bunch of people. I forget to change my message of the day. So sometimes I put up a week ago that I had to go do my taxes.
Yeah.
And so people still think I'm doing my taxes.
I saw that and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I got everything ready. Yeah. I just haven't gone to pay the guy that's going to do them for me.
Ooh, I still owe my guys some money. As it turns out, as of this year, Without Parole, it's a business.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
It's scary.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. And I can only say one thing about that.
What?
As long as we keep losing money, it only benefits me. Right? Because as soon as this thing starts making money, I'm fucked tax wise.
I can imagine.
Oh, it's horrible.
Wow.
Yeah. So the best thing a small business can do is fail.
Yeah, but don't stop supporting over at patreon.com.
Oh, no, that's the only thing keeping this thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ship is sinking slowly, and that's the only thing. Every single dollar is you guys bailing out the water one bucket at a time.
Yeah. Yep.
Every Friday is Viewer Takeover.
Tears keep filling it.
Oh, God.
Hashtag Brian cries. Aw. And every Friday, here we go.
Yeah. So let's see. What happened last week? Last week, we got a bunch of VR games.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, there was Bravo Team by Supermassive Games.
Yeah.
There was a Virtual Reality Football Club, VR FC, aka Soccer Club.
Yep.
Yep. And supposedly on the 8th, which I think was Thursday, we were supposed to get Audio Beats.
Yeah.
Audio Beats was kind of a, Guitar Hero style game with controllers.
Yep.
It didn't come out. It's MIA.
Just nothing.
And since we're recording this on Monday night at midnight, we have no idea if they're going to release it this Tuesday. We also have no idea how good the American Dream is.
No, none.
Which is the game that's coming out this week. Yeah. By Samurai Punk, it looks amazing. I'm sure the trailer's playing right now.
Pretty good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere right now.
What a great time for it.
Yeah. Really.
Let's put out a game satirically about gun control.
I know.
at the worst possible moment. But I mean,
were they like that too when they released it? They're like, ah, shit, here it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We've been talking about this game for like the better part of
for a while.
I mean, over a year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
In like we got a trailer literally a year ago.
Yeah.
We're like, whoa, so we got a trailer. It should be coming out soon.
Yeah.
No, a year later, here it is finally.
Yep.
So I'm sure they would have liked to get this out at a time with less controversy.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? Nothing sells something like a little bit of controversy.
A little bit of controversy.
That's
yeah.
right. And unfortunately, The American Dream is the only game that's slated to launch this week. You know, we keep hearing rumors about different patches.
Yeah.
Where's the Redout patch?
Yeah.
Where's the Wipeout patch?
Yeah.
Where's the Abduction patch?
The Wipeout one is a big one.
I think that's the one everybody wants the most. I think most of us have given up on Abduction.
Yeah.
Even though Cyan keeps telling us, they're like, oh no, it's coming soon.
Yeah.
You know, sooner than the last time we said soon. That was literally the last quote we had from them. It's sooner than the last time we said soon.
So you never know.
But isn't it always sooner than the last time we said soon, unless it never comes out?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's always getting closer.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
You know, some
They
people
haven't been like, well, at the moment.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good news.
some
They
people are
did say
pissed
it's
about the
progressing.
delays.
Yeah.
And I get it.
Yeah, but if it offers a better experience, then why not?
I mean, fingers crossed that that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Because that's the worst. If it does come out and it's just garbage or it just doesn't work well.
What's the Shigeru Miyamoto quote? Like, a delayed game is only late for a couple months, but a bad game is bad forever.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
But he said that a long time before
updates.
patches. And
Yeah,
updates.
yeah. Now that's
before
not so
version
true.
1.01, 1.02. Here's your smooth turning, 1.03.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever. It's all coming eventually. We feel for you guys. Trust us. There's nothing I'd like to be doing more than playing Wipeout in VR. Just talking about this. I don't want to ruin a viewer takeover question. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, I don't think that was one. Somebody was asking about Wipeout, saying they're like never really a big fan of the series.
Yeah.
And you know, is this going to be? Is the VR going to be the thing to drag them in?
I would say.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Wipeout games back in the day?
I did, yeah.
Any specific ones that like you spent the most time with?
No, there's none of them that really stood out. I mean, you know, I can't say unfortunate for me, but maybe so, were the ones that made more impact with more of the first, you know, like F-Zero.
Yeah.
You know, like that I can remember, even though it's been several decades since I've played it, I can still remember that, you know?
Yeah. I think the original F-Zero was actually more fun than the original Wipeout. And Wipeout
I
came out,
betcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipeout XL was mine. It was the only one I ever. It was the only one I ever. Not, I mean, I guess I owned a ton of them, but it's the only one I spent like hours and hours with.
Yeah.
And I was always bad at it. Like
that was PlayStation 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the second one to come out because it was just a plain old Wipeout. Then there's Wipeout XL, and I want to say Wipeout 3 came to also PlayStation 1.
Okay.
I want to say that. I could be wrong. And then there was like maybe one or two for PS2, and then there were some like I don't know. There's
some random ones.
It's always been like one of those staples.
Yeah.
Like Wipeout Pure launched with PSP, I think.
Oh, really?
And then there was definitely one 2048 or something like that, or 3048.
Was there?
2048 doesn't seem like far enough in the
that
future
was San
for this.
Francisco Rush.
San Francisco.
Wasn't
yeah.
that 20? No, that wasn't 2040.
Maybe. You know, it's right behind me. The Vita. If I just look for a second here, all my Vita games are hiding here.
See who can find it first.
This is riveting television.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Maybe we'll find it on the break.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Back to Farpoint. Ooh,
I'm about to look at. Is it?
These are all the
There it
launch
is.
titles. What is it? Wipeout.
Hey,
2040.
2048. Brian for the win.
Big money, no whammies.
And stop.
Yep. What was that? Let's make it. No, that wasn't. Let's make a deal.
Oh my God! How can we forget this? No whammies, and the fuck.
This is embarrassing. We should just start the show over.
Wow.
It's not let's make a deal, but it's something that's similar to that. Oh Jesus. That's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, we'll
come back
at some
to it.
point. Yeah. Shit.
Crap. I saw somebody out there screaming it at us.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what that
We'll
is.
Google between episodes, so we'll know next episode.
So we'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll tell you tomorrow.
Because you have no way of finding out between now and then. No. So we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
So Wipeout. So
Yes.
I spent the most time with. So I played every single Wipeout game that's ever come out.
Yeah.
But I've never really enjoyed my time with them. They always feel a little too floaty.
Okay.
You know, and just like I feel like I never have enough control. Like my craft is always like kind of bumping into the side and stuff, and I suck at them.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just I never spent enough time with them
to learn the controls and the nuances. Yeah, but if you've played every single one of them, you would think that you'd somewhat.
Yeah. But I feel like I've played every single Grand Theft Auto for like 10 minutes as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what's going on in any of those.
Every time you're like, what does the triangle do?
What button kills the prostitute?
Yeah.
What button pisses off my parents?
Yeah.
So yeah, Wipeout patch is coming eventually, and man,
it's definitely one to give a whirl.
Yeah.
You know,
and being able to play in first person, I'm like, okay, in the cockpit.
I'm hoping that rush, that feeling.
Yeah, the feeling I wanted from Radial G that just didn't quite happen.
Yeah. We'll see.
We will see.
Hopefully soon.
I don't know. Speaking of soon, what do you think, Michelle?
Is it at that point where
I think it's that time
we should begin this episode like we begin every episode with a little game of should we or shouldn't we, where we take 90 seconds, Nansa.
Thanks, Nansa.
Yep.
You've ruined everything.
Put it on the clock.
Yeah.
Put the clock on the counter just the way that Brian likes it.
Still, any way I can get it. This is how things are going for me.
Just whatever.
This is my life.
And then when we spend 90 seconds telling you about something we've played or watched.
Telling who?
The loyal Gamecats. Whether you should or shouldn't be playing what we're playing, watching, or doing. Who wants to go first?
You've gotten the Patreon spiel down so well that I'm glad you still stumble over this. Otherwise, they'd tune out.
Is Michelle going to stumble?
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's not mention a thing and just see how it rolls.
She's just been laying in bed for the last 2 months going, every week we put 60 seconds up on the clock. We put the clock up on the counter the way the Jeremy likes it. He's been repeating it over and over
That's
and over
actually the nursery rhyme she
God.
stayed in.
That's... Wow.
Eerie.
Yeah. Oh, that kid's going to grow up messed up.
Yeah.
And I'm not even
He already can turn his head all the way around. Every time she
Exorcist
sings
style?
Yeah. Exorcist style, yeah.
All right, Jeremy, would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right, on your mark. Get set. Go.
So, I did not play any VR games this week. No.
All right.
Instead, the time that I had one particular night, I took the long journey out to visit Michelle in baby Aiden.
It really isn't another country.
All right. So from my work on the GPS, 56 minutes. 56 minutes,
Wow.
right?
Yeah. So how long would it take me? Did you go past here at all?
So, yeah, kind of.
Without getting descriptive of, where I live.
From my place to your place is about 7 minutes.
Oh, God.
From my place to her place is precisely 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you're about 37.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not going out there.
Yeah. So I made it, and I got there. The huge, really big place, really neat. I like the apartment. All of her paintings everywhere. I'm not going to get too descriptive. Yeah. But
she's a hippie.
It was really nice to see her. It was great, and she is so naturally a mother. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like watching her just like, get Aiden. And I mean, he holds his head up like a champ. We couldn't stop talking about how he holds his head up. He shouldn't be. And he is. He should. He played the game. Should you or shouldn't you hold your head up? Anyways, he's a really good looking, he is a really nice looking kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? She did a good job. Both of them did a good job. But
they put a lot of work into that.
Yeah. It was really nice seeing her. We watched
and stuff.
Shows about bugs, and that was it. So it was nice to see her. That's what I did this week.
Yeah, Michelle's absence is obviously felt around here.
Yeah.
Even I barely even text her as much as I should.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like you just know and leaving her alone to.
Yeah.
Be with her new kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I was talking to her today, and she's played more VR this week than you have.
Oh, I bet. We talked about that. Yeah.
So that's awesome to hear. I'm glad she's doing well. I'm glad motherhood. I knew motherhood was going to suit her. It's one of those things I even told her like before she left work. I was like you before she gave birth, you could see a change in her.
Yeah.
She could tell like she was taking on this new responsibility in life, and it was like actually affecting who she was.
Yeah.
And you don't always see that.
Yeah.
You see some real bad
Saw
parents
the chemicals that are instantly changing in her,
Pretty crazy.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'll talk about a game. What did I talk about last week? I talked about Rongi and VRFC, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so, because you had 90 seconds, and it was precise. You were right on the dot.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm going to talk a little bit more about Bravo Team since then I've finished the review and all that stuff.
Oh, should you visit Michelle? You should.
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
no. We should visit Michelle.
We should.
You guys should probably just leave her alone.
They'd never find her.
She's a girl on the internet. She's got enough issues. All right.
It's true.
On my mark, get set, and go. Obviously, at this point, I think everyone's pretty familiar with my viewpoint on Bravo Team. I think, and I don't get a lot of. There's not a lot of people out there being like, fuck you, Brian, you're totally off base. But there are a lot of people out there that are saying, I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying it for what it is, and I struggle with it because why they're enjoying it troubles me, right?
Okay.
Because I'm like you're wrong, sir. No, damn it.
Fucking shithead. Right. Why do I do that every time?
All right. On camera, it doesn't look like I'm giving force, but I really...
No, he is. It's forceful.
It's a strong tap. Timer's running. No. So the people out there who are playing this game and enjoying it, they're like, oh, no, it's great. It's realistic. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's realistic. They're striving for realism.
Okay.
There's no, like, crazy, insane bosses, and helicopters aren't coming down, and you have to shoot them until they start flashing. You know what I mean?
13 of them coming down the rope,
Exactly. Although they do the rope thing, and like I told you last week, they do have the monster closets where they just keep coming down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not so realistic.
Yeah.
And I realized that like, it's this thing, this realism that they're going for is actually what's holding the game back.
Okay.
If they had gone above and beyond, they like started, like, here's some power-ups, and here's grenades, and here's things to make everything crazy, and here's a boss, but no, instead it's like the same 4 enemies over and over and over again, like carbon copy, cookie cutter.
Sorry, Nansa.
Sorry, yeah. It's and it's just in the levels, because of the locomotion system, the movement system, where it's just like, okay, I'm going to go there, click. I'm going to go there, click. I'm going to go there, click. Because of that, because if we can insinuate from that they were scared of motion sickness.
Okay.
Then that's also why none of the stages are exciting. Because can you imagine being on a helicopter and going over and like going through like a city or something and having to take down people as you're flying through it, or being on like a speeding like something like out of Time Crisis, like in the water, like some kind of like little boat or something, like a little
jet ski or something like that.
Jet ski, something, right? When you're like in these like guys like coming up on both sides and stuff.
I bet you
it would be amazing.
Yeah.
But then suddenly you negate the whole fact like that this is obviously a game that they were trying to appeal, give to the masses, so that anybody who suffered from motion sickness could still play it.
Okay.
And so this is why I'm struggling with this game, is because I don't like it, because they took out anything that would make it exciting.
Yeah.
You would think shooting bad guys nonstop would be exciting.
Yeah.
And it's just not. And it's because I think the environments are all very stagnant and very boring. And the movement system is boring. And there's only 4 guns in the entire game.
Yeah, that's... half-ass. I don't want to say it, but you know what I mean. Like,
if they put this out for $20, I would have been like, I got it.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah,
you had a vision in mind, and it's only $20. Okay, I'll play your game. But for $40, no, we get that's Farpoint price.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna harp on and on about this. If you're enjoying the game, then we're so happy for you. Like, not everybody's going to agree with my reviews, and I'm not going to agree with everyone else's reviews.
Yeah.
So I'm just jealous that I'm not one of the people that's enjoying it, because I've now spent $80 on this game.
Yeah, trying to enjoy it.
Yeah. And it wasn't for me.
Yeah. What was the game that you put away for quite a while and went back to it after? Oh, was it Sunset Overdrive? No, not Sunset. What's the other one? Arizona Sunshine. Did you end up liking that one somewhat?
I did. Arizona Sunshine, and it wasn't...
Very controversial game for you.
Very controversial game for me.
Yeah.
I got death threats about this one, because my review was pretty scathing. But yeah, no. So when Des and I went back to play it, it was his first time playing it. Yeah. And he didn't love it. He thought it was okay at best. The same kind of situation as Bravo Team, honestly, where it's like if it had launched at $20, we'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mess, but we'll work with you. But since the original release, it's been on sale, and Arizona Sunshine is a good game on sale.
Okay.
For $20, it's decent. And since everything works better than it did at launch,
all right.
Like I hated everything control wise. I would have, the aim controller should have been the way to play that game, right? Because it's like you get your full locomotion, you get the analog sticks, you get the gun. killing zombies.
It would have been awesome.
It would have been awesome, and it just it doesn't feel right for me for whatever reason. And what finally worked for me after all this time was 2 move controllers. And you know, and I guess maybe because after all this time we got real used to using buttons for full locomotion.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Skyrim taught us. You know, Raw Data taught us. All these games have taught us. The Solus Project taught us. You know,
you can get over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the game's good enough, the controls and the locomotion, the way it works,
eventually become second nature.
Yeah.
Eventually, and but it didn't feel right at launch, and they must have fixed some of that because I'll tell you. It really feels good to just like look down the sights at a zombie and like
boom,
yeah, like headshot every time. Feels pretty good. It's still kind of a boring game.
Yeah.
And I personally hate the voiceover. I think the guy that does the voiceover is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I don't know. It didn't not an entertaining story or anything.
It's like I could never get over their changing from was it David Hayter
Yeah.
to Kiefer Sutherland.
Bad idea.
I could never get over that.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Yeah. Well, I think that's again. Do you think that was Konami? Do you think that was Kojima?
I read why, and I just don't remember why. It was
okay.
a while ago. I don't remember what the reason was. So yes.
So screw it.
Yeah, screw it. But
we
either
have
way.
a conversation about it. It's fun because the information's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's blast through some news.
All right, let's fucking do it.
Run Dorothy Run, which came out like only about a month ago or so.
Yep.
That came out and it was too expensive. It was like $30. $30.
Yeah.
Whew. That got a price drop. Luckily, price drop down $19.99, which is much better price.
Which brings it to a better rating for yourself. So right? You enjoyed a little bit more at that with after the patch.
Oh yeah. Well, the patch came out along with the price drop.
Yeah.
In the patch allows you to just turn off the voiceover.
That's what it was.
Oh god, because the story is so bad and the voice acting is so bad that I'm like, I don't want any of this. I just want to do the dancing thing and collecting the gems and being silly in VR.
Nice.
Just let me do that because the music in this game, awesome.
You enjoyed it.
The Electro Swing soundtrack.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what Electro Swing was before Run Dorothy Run. I'm that guy.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, then you're that guy too. there's like 2 guys out there going, that's those 2 guys.
Well, you got one up on me now.
So and it's just fun. It's a great soundtrack. It's stuck in your head. No lyrics or anything like that. And I'm a lyric guy, so when instrumentals get stuck in my head, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just doing like silly dances and like when you realize like because at first you're like, and then you realize there's like a pattern here where like you can kind of like actually like do it fluidly.
Yeah.
And like it's so much better.
Oh, speaking of fluid,
it's gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, no shit.
It's gonna be a big old cum dumpster of coffee.
Haven't heard that word in a while. Or those 2 words put together.
Then you don't hang out in my circle very often. So Run Dorothy Run, a much better deal at $20. I know a lot of people out there when I did the breaking news report were like, well, at $10 I'll consider it. And I was like, well, I don't actually blame you.
Yeah.
But if you've got an extra $20 lying around and it sounds like fun to dance in your living room, then I actually do recommend this. It's stupid fun. Then there's Sprint Vector, also got some free DLC, which is interesting because it's just 2 new characters and it's the 2 announcers. So I don't know. You played Sprint Vector, didn't you?
I haven't yet. No.
I give you a key, right?
No.
No.
That was
Did
for
I have a key?
VR
VRFC.
FC.
I gotta see if I have a key for you. I don't remember if I do or not.
That's all right.
I just sent Apex Construct to Michelle. I was like,
Nice.
here's something to do while you're home pregnant.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
And it's got a bow and arrow. She loves that shit.
Yep. You took the words right out of my mouth. But Sprint Vector DLC, 2 new characters to race as. I hope the next patch gives us more tracks because even though there's plenty of tracks, we want more.
Yeah.
Like these are such great tracks to race on that like I'm like they're hard to master. You have to play each one like 30 times before you like really have a good feel for them.
Yeah, I really want to try watching that your breaking news of the DLC and whatnot. It's like, man, it really does look fun.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
That's right. You were considering buying it when it came out because there was a PlayStation Plus price break.
That's
and
right.
Then you didn't buy it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can do. Also, probably the biggest news of the week was this Torn trailer that came out.
Yeah.
Now, Torn, we saw pictures of. We saw maybe like 2 images of back in October. And Sony was like, we have 60 new PSVR games coming out in early 2018.
Yeah.
It's, by the way, it's like early 2018. I'm like, where the fuck are the rest of them?
Yeah, how many have there been?
12.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can't be right.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, but we got 12 in the last 3 weeks. So
yeah,
they probably are on target here.
Yeah, and don't forget, Jumanji was one of them.
No, it didn't come out yet.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah.
So we have that to look forward to.
But yeah, but also what we're struggling with this with the Wipeout PSVR patch.
Yeah.
What does early 2018 mean? The first half?
I would say the first quarter. I would think the first quarter is
You would think
early.
that.
Yeah.
But there's no real definition to early. It just means
No,
earlier rather than later.
It gives them room to spill over to second quarter if they need to.
Yeah, like if these don't make it out by the first half, I'm gonna be like, well, you lied.
Yeah, then that's bullshit.
So yeah, because Wipeout PSVR patch is supposed to come out early 2018.
Yeah.
All 60 of those games are supposed to come out early 2018.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm
got a long way to go.
I'm gonna get my calculator out and start doing some math. And like,
Yeah.
Sony, you owe us some games.
You're right.
But there's but Torn is crazy. We just saw the trailer for it this week.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. Like the first thing I thought of was like the seventh guest, because you're exploring this like weird ass mansion and you're going through and like there's puzzles to solve and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you had some different comparisons when you watched it.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Oh, what did I say? Like a point and click adventure game mixed with the gravity gun from fucking Half-Life 2.
Yeah. What a great invention that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I forget what the other one was. What did I think? But anyways, it has that vibe. It has, I don't want to say BioShock, but it does. It looks incredible. The story, it sounds like whatever they were explaining, the narration, voiceovers, that all sounded really well.
Yeah,
really
no,
good.
this was some quality voice acting. I won't be looking for a patch to turn it off.
Yeah. And it looked like, I liked the visuals. It looked very nice. The fabric when she was moving the curtain to the side and stuff.
Very curious. I hope that these are Move controllers.
Yes.
Yeah, because using that gravity gun or whatever it is to move all that furniture around.
And they made it like a wand, you know what I mean, in a sense. So I would think it's definitely Move controllers.
Let's hope so.
Yep.
Also, so my biggest concern about this game is I'm so concerned about little Starry guy here.
I know.
So they compared this, and I'm probably just putting words in their mouth. The developers compared this to an episode of The Twilight Zone or Black Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't Twilight Zone, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Black Mirror was a big influence. And I hate when they said an episode of. I said, why don't they just compare it to Black Mirror?
Yeah.
I was like, is it short?
Yeah.
Is it a half an hour? Is it an hour long?
Yeah.
Like,
but you could get inspiration from one episode that would expand into something a lot further.
I know, but it's like choose your words carefully in a press release.
We're sensitive.
And if you say this, we're comparing this to an episode of anything, we go episode. No, episode. Just like teleportation and click turning is episode.
Yeah.
Episodic is a bad word in the PlayStation VR vernacular.
Yep.
Because we've got too many episode ones. Loading Human episode 1, Space Rift episode 1.
Yep.
I mean, just there's a long list of these things.
20 to 40 minute little experience, and then you're waiting for the second half, and
never comes.
Yeah.
Oh, what is Oh shoot, Soul. Crap! It was really good. It was like a nice little horror game that took like 20 minutes to play. It's supposed to be 5 episodes. Soul Dimension.
Okay.
And we got episode 0.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten episode 1 yet. Fuck, we haven't even gotten episode 1 of The Exorcist yet. What the fuck is it? We're gonna do 1 an episode. 1 per episode.
All right.
1 during the wrap up, 1 during theater.
Yeah.
Theater.
This is crazy.
Apparently I said theater correctly last week. So people aren't happy about that.
No,
PSVR theater.
I know it doesn't sound right at all.
Do you ever try to say theater in your regular life?
Yeah, I have to hold back because one time I did say theater, and they literally said, "Why did you say it like that?" I swear to God.
Like, here's my business card.
Yeah,
check out the channel.
No.
This is my little secret.
Yeah. You'll never know.
13,000 people know about my secret. That's not a very
and you're
small
not one
secret.
of them, right?
Yeah. And then also by the way, Torn.
Yes.
Torn is coming out spring 2018.
Let's fucking hope.
So yeah, let's hope.
Looks great.
That is definitely early 2018.
Yeah.
And then the last little piece of it's not even newsworthy. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be at PAX East. And
is it already sold out?
No, because I just bought my ticket right before you got here.
Oh, I've never gone to a PAX, and I've always wanted to.
Well, if you buy a ticket for Sunday, we can go together.
I got to find out if that's. I need to look.
It's like $52.
But is it my Sunday or the Sunday with the kids?
Yeah, this is the Sunday I see my parents, and I have to tell them I can't come see them.
Yeah. So if it's not, how many weeks away from here? March,
2 weeks
April?
away.
It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
So, this Sunday coming up,
This is the time to figure this out.
yes, I have the kids. The Sunday after that, I don't.
Well, here, let me just double check here. Oh no, because it's April. What April 8th?
What are we
right?
in March? That might be 3 weeks.
It's so many weeks away.
So many.
So this upcoming Sunday is the 17th.
Yep.
No, the 18th.
Yep.
Then it's the 25th. Then it's the 1st.
Oh shit.
Then it's the 8th.
Yep.
Sunday?
Yeah.
You can do it.
I can do it.
All right. So come hang out with me and Jeremy at PAX East
I've never been to a PAX.
on Sunday.
Always wanted to go.
Sunday, April 8th.
Sweet.
We're just gonna go in and we're gonna walk around.
Walk around.
We have no presence there at all. We don't
Nothing.
have a booth. We don't have anything. We won't have any merchandise. Although we'll probably bring some pens and business cards if we can give you free pens.
Yeah, maybe.
But what we really want to do is we don't want to wait week after week to meet one game cat at a time on viewer takeover.
Yeah.
Right. We want to hang out with some of you guys. Want to hang out with like maybe a bigger group. Get to know a few more of you face to face.
Be awesome.
Because in my personal life, it's not like I go to work and wait tables and people go, "Hey, you're Brian Paul."
Yeah.
It's never happened.
No,
Right?
yeah.
One time at Walmart, one person might have recognized me, and I'm still not totally sure about that.
Yeah.
So like it would be cool to meet some of the game cats in person.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Yeah. So April 8th, tickets are still available, and apparently Jeremy might be there.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited now.
Yeah, I know.
Because before I was like, oh, I got to go to Boston by myself, and I got to walk around by myself. I was like, and maybe I'll run into a game cat.
Yeah.
I was like, but no, if I'm going with you, it's gonna be way more fun.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been to one.
Yeah, I've only been to a couple,
Yeah.
but usually work interferes. And this week this time I'm like, fuck it, let's go, let's hang out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, you guys, that pretty much concludes another episode of the weekly wrap-up. But make sure you come back tomorrow for the best 20 minutes of your week. PlayStation VR, a theater. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
As always, I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Chow. Chowder.
Chowder.
I do love chowder. Ma. King.
Bird?
Bird.
What?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
What the fuck just happened?
You know what? Just
What kind of chowder?
I like a variety of chowders.
Clam chowder?
Yep.
Corn chowder?
Yes.
What other kind of chowders are there?
There's clam and corn chowder.
There's Manhattan clam chowder.
Yes.
Which is the one with the
red sauce.
Did we talk about this?
Never.
Somebody just taught me this recently.
Really?
And I was like, who the fuck would want that?
My mother used to make it, and I fucking love. I used
you
to
love
tell
it?
her to make it that way when I was like 10, 9, 8. You know those ages.
Yeah.
Fucking the red sauce. Yeah, the red way.
I've never had it, and I can, and I don't
Oh, it's
want
totally
it
different.
because chowder it's supposed to be a creamy white sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah. If it's gonna be red sauce, I want some fucking lasagna, some pizza. You know me. I'm very
Yeah.
simple.
It's very different.
Stop screwing with my chowder. Get out of here, Manhattan.